Hey guys, back again. This time here with part number 7. And I'm sorry, I was watching some of my videos. Not very good at doing this, so I apologize if you've made it this far through me. I guess I talk slow. I've heard some comments from people. I'm trying to think while I'm talking. I apologize, but I'm just going to keep going. Just going to finish my story on here. 2 people watch it, then you 2 people are awesome. Thank you. But I'm determined for a record to be in a public place for people to see what Facebook has done to me and what they're doing to thousands of other people. So, in the previous episodes, I told you how I got to the point where I finally got a hold of somebody, and then now I had just been given access back to my account finally, and I was so happy about it. I'm like, yes, got access back to my account again. It felt so good. It was such a happy day. I was like celebrating all day long, like, yeah, I got my account back. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I fought really hard for it, so I felt like I deserved it. I needed to have my account back. And then the next day after getting my account back, I signed into it, and guess what? They had allowed the hacker, the original hacker, the same woman, to access my account and change my credentials once again after spending over 2 months fighting to get my account back and finally getting it back. And then to find out in like 12 hours that they had once again allowed the hacker to access my account. So I opened my emails, like, what the hell has happened here? And I opened emails, and here's those same emails I saw the first time my account got hacked. A new sign-in happened from this location. It shows me a map of Chicago, and changed your password. Was this you? Now, you know damn well after all this, Facebook, that it wasn't me. I just fought like hell with you about allowing somebody in Chicago to change my address without my permission. And you did it again? Seriously? There's another email about my phone number and my device again. So here I am all the way back again at square one. So I have a whole message feed from all the help I've been having for the last 2 months trying to get stuff situated with the Meta verification team. So I go onto that message feed and let's just pick off where we left. You guys just get it back again and do what you got to do. Again, I'm not gonna have to go through the whole process again, right? And when I click on it and go into the thing, and I send a message that, hey, my account's not working, I get a quick reply back, an automatic reply that says, this case has been closed. Please go through the automated system to report your account has been hacked. So, yes, those bastards sent me all the way back to the beginning and to restart this process all over again. After I fought like hell to get my Facebook back, and I got it back for a whopping 12 hours. Why? Because Facebook didn't completely remove the hacker from my account. They were fully aware that my account was hacked. Fully aware it was hacked. They knew that the credentials were in there were that of a criminal. And they left them on there because they don't run it. The AI runs it. So a person would have the common sense to remove those things. A computer system doesn't have common sense. A computer system only has what it knows from what we tell it. So whoever's programming it didn't find that it was important to make sure that a hacker's information is immediately removed from an account once they're aware that it's been hacked. The very first thing that Facebook should have done when I reported that my account was hacked months ago, the very first thing it should have done was immediately delete, remove, and block the credentials of the person who accessed my account. Make sure they're removed from my account and make sure they're never allowed to enter a Facebook system again. That's what a responsible company would have done right away. You know these stuff was wrong, should have been in there, then that's what you do to protect people. They didn't do it. So that stuff was still attached to my account, which I didn't know. I couldn't know. Because when I went to fill out my credentials after getting my account back, it didn't let me. It didn't let me go in and make sure that my phone number was right, or make sure that my correct email address was my verification email address was on my account. Because guess what? I'd signed in with a new device. And Facebook said when I had a new device accessing my account that there's a probationary period with that device before I could change any verifications. Which is great. That's a very good idea, Facebook, but not for the account holder, for the hacker. The hacker, by the way, is able to change it instantly, right away, and does not get that message. The person who gets the message is the person who actually owns the account. But the hacker, nope, they don't get the message. The hacker is able to change the account with no problem. No issue at all. They can just change it. But the owner of the account, nope, we got to verify everything. I had to send my ID in more than 12 times to them to prove that I was who I was, and selfie videos and screenshots and emails and credit cards, everything you can imagine to prove that I was who I was. I had to do over and over and over and over again. But I'm me. But a woman named Kelly, she can have the access to the account. We don't need to do those verifications for her. But the guy named Tom on Tom Kelch's account, with his face and his ID, still suspicious. So we're going to keep checking and checking and checking and checking to make sure Tom's really Tom. But Kelly, come on, Kelly, it's all yours. You can have his account. Doesn't seem suspicious at all. Like, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. You're really stupid. You're really, really, really stupid. Your recovery system and your hacking prevention system, your security system, are a disaster. They're a total failure and disaster and a complete shit show. It is a major embarrassment, and for you to be one of the companies that's supposed to be like, in the forefront of like technology and AI and all that sorts of stuff, you are in the Stone Age with your security. I mean, my grandmother, who died like 50 years ago, would do a better job keeping accounts secure than you guys did at Facebook. It's disgusting. It's shameful. It's embarrassing. If I worked at Facebook, I'd be embarrassed by what's happened to me. And it's not just me. Like, I'm not an anomaly. There's thousands of people that this has happened to. Thousands of people. Like, daily. And Facebook turns their back. Just turns their back completely on it. Don't care about you, don't care about me. Turns their back. So, here I am again, all the way back at square one. And I'm sort of thinking that they're hoping that I'm just going to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just not going to get Facebook. I'm just going to let it go and just walk away from it. But the thing about me is I'm not really a just let it go type of guy. It's not one of my strong suits. When I feel I've been wronged, then I will fight. And I will fight, and I'll fight, I will fight until something is resolved to make it right, or I'm dead. I think those are my options. I'm not known to just bend over and take it when it comes to that. Some ways maybe, but when it comes to being wronged by somebody, I'm not going to do that. So, back again I went, followed their directions very begrudgingly, and reported my account had been hacked like it was the first day, all over again. And went through that process all over again, trying to talk to the people. They said they couldn't control it, the AI hasn't released it, and blah, 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 blah. All the way back to the beginning again. And at least I'm better at it this time, so, I'm talking directly to a brand new Meta person. So the first person I talked to, she says that this situation is showing it's resolved. And I understand the situation on your computer shows it resolved. But ma'am, I am not calling you to deal with a resolved situation. The last thing I want to do is be sitting here typing on the hardest to type text message box I've ever seen in my life all over again who would start from the beginning with somebody, which I had to start all the way from the beginning and tell her all the whole story all the way back from the beginning. I had to tell her. And then she says, well, if the AI system isn't letting you access your account, well, there's nothing that I can do. And then she goes, washes her hands of it, and signs off. Literally, signs off and ends the conversation without even giving me a chance to reply. Just signed off. Just bye. So here we go again. So I've gone back in. I start a whole new ticket, open it up, and start with another person who tells me, sir, we're going to have to start here and click the link where it says my account has been hacked. Just like the other lady said. Okay, so I did what he said, and then I waited, and then he says, well, if that didn't work, looks like there's nothing we can do. I mean, it's so frustrating. I feel frustrating just telling you about it. I feel frustrated just telling you about it. I feel that frustration. It's just awful. And then, well, I'm trying to explain to him that I've been through this. I even just accessed my account 2 days ago, that this has already been resolved, and that all that you guys need to do is remove the hacker's email from my account. That's all you have to do, and put my email in there. He hangs up on me, and I can't reply. So, back in again we go. We click the link again, talk to another person, tells me the same process again. I do the same process again for the third time as I've been told to. And then they say they can't help me, and they hang up on me. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. 8th time, same thing, same process. And I do it all over again, and this lady does not hang up on me. Finally, doesn't hang up on me, and allows me to speak with her. And I don't know if she was taking on an actual willingness to help me role, or if she was taking the counselor role, trying to help me cope at this moment. But she listened. She was very patient with me, and she went on with me for a couple hours, explaining what was going on and trying to explain why things were happening. And the more she tried to explain, the more she realized that there was things that were inexplainable, that there was no excuse for from Facebook at this point. And she forwarded that message, just like Angel did from the beginning. This very kind lady forwarded the message to another person who had more abilities than she did. And that went on to another person and another person. Now about 6 people later, and that's where I'm at now. And I'm going to tell you what happens next in the next episode. But still at this point, there's no recovery. So I will see you and let you know what happened next. That's where we're at. So wish me luck. But I promise it's not going to stop until it stops and gets fixed. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will fill you in on the next episode.